All right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we are going deep into the world of medical AI.
It's right.
Specifically,
Yeah.
two brand new models that are making some serious noise. Google's Med-Gemini and Microsoft's BioMedParse.
That's right.
Now, you, our awesome listeners, have been sending us a ton of research papers on these.
Yes.
One, like the inside scoop on what they can do and, how they compare to each other.
Yeah.
And lucky for you, we are here to break it all down.
Exactly.
So first things first,
Yeah.
these are what we call foundation models.
Right.
And to kind of maybe explain it, simply think of them like the Swiss Army knives of the AI world.
Absolutely.
They're trained on mountains of data.
Mountains.
So they can tackle like a whole bunch of different medical tasks.
Yeah, they're not specialized.
Exactly.
They're like generalists.
And to make this whole thing even more fun, we're each going to champion one of these models.
Okay.
I am on Team Med-Gemini.
All right.
All the way.
Well, someone has to be on the side of precision, so I guess I'll rep Team BioMedParse.
Oh, it is. So
let's do this.
Okay. So both of these models are multimodal.
Right.
Which basically means...
Which means they can handle different types of medical information.
Yeah.
Like images, text, genomic data, all that stuff.
It's like having a doctor who can like look at your x-ray, read your genetic profile, and like analyze your entire medical history all at once.
Exactly. That's the power of this multimodal AI.
It's crazy. Okay, Team Med-Gemini up first.
All right, let's hear it.
This thing is a beast. It can generate reports from chest x-rays, even 3D head CT scans.
Wow.
Something that used to be like impossible for AI to do.
Very impressive.
Right.
But let's not forget about BioMedParse over here.
Okay.
Its strength is in what we call segmentation.
Segmentation.
So basically identifying and outlining specific objects in those medical images. It's like giving doctors x-ray vision, you know? Like they can see the exact boundaries of a tumor or an organ.
Okay. I mean, segmentation is cool.
It's pretty cool.
But Med-Gemini can do that too.
Oh, really?
And plus, it can answer like really complex medical questions based on images.
Okay.
And even predict diseases from your genes.
Well, hold on.
Talk about a game changer for like personalized medicine.
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here.
Okay.
While Med-Gemini is trying to do everything,
right?
Be a jack of all trades. BioMedParse is like a master of one, and it's a really, really crucial one.
Okay.
Segmentation with irregular shapes like tumors and things, that's incredibly difficult to do.
Right.
But BioMedParse just nails it.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Michael Jordan of medical image segmentation.
Okay, so you're saying BioMedParse is a one-trick pony.
I'm not saying that.
Med-Gemini is more like LeBron, you know, dominant in all aspects of the game.
Right.
It can even analyze chest x-rays from India. A data set it wasn't specifically trained on, which shows its adaptability to like real-world situations.
That's a good point.
Right.
But adaptability isn't everything.
Okay.
BioMedParse with this laser focus on segmentation means it can do things that other models can't even dream of.
Like what?
It doesn't need those bounding boxes.
Okay.
You know those manual outlines that other models need?
Oh, yeah.
It's like having a self-driving car that can just navigate any terrain without needing road markings.
I mean, look, I appreciate a good specialist.
Thank you.
But like versatility wins championships.
Right.
Med-Gemini is like having a whole team of medical experts in one AI package.
I hear you.
It can analyze scans, answer questions, predict diseases. What more could you want?
How about accuracy?
Accuracy.
Yes. That's where BioMedParse really shines.
Okay.
It's trained on this massive data set called BioMedParse data, which has over 6 million image mask description triples.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's huge. It's basically like giving it a PhD in anatomy, specifically focused on segmentation across 9 different imaging modalities. 9.
Okay, that is impressive. But Med-Gemini can handle 3D CT scans.
Okay.
That's like going from playing checkers to like mastering 4D chess.
We're talking about precision here.
Okay.
Surgeons need to know exactly where a tumor ends and healthy tissue begins.
Yeah.
And that's where BioMedParse excels.
But come on, Med-Gemini can do that too.
Oh, really?
And it can tell you if you're at risk for certain diseases based on your genes.
Okay, now you're just...
like having a crystal ball for your health.
Let's stick to the facts here.
Facts, I am. Med-Gemini is already outperforming other AI models in several tasks.
Okay.
It's the real deal.
Look, I respect your enthusiasm, but let's not turn this into a fam club meeting.
Oh, so now you're saying I'm biased.
I'm just saying.
I'm just passionate about a model that's actually delivering results.
BioMedParse achieves state-of-the-art accuracy on 9 different imaging modalities.
Oh.
How can you argue with that?
You know what? Maybe we both need to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
We're both clearly very passionate about these models.
Maybe a little too passionate.
And maybe that's a good thing.
Okay.
You know, it means we both believe in the potential of AI
That's true.
to, like, revolutionize healthcare.
Yeah, we both want the same thing ultimately.
Exactly. We're fighting for the same goal here.
Right.
Better healthcare through AI.
And you know what?
Right.
Maybe these models aren't actually mutually exclusive.
Oh.
Like, imagine combining Med-Gemini's
Yeah.
breadth of knowledge with BioMedParse's segmentation expertise.
That's a good idea.
Like peanut butter and chocolate,
Okay.
or like the Avengers assembling.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
But the possibilities are intriguing.
So, truce.
Truce.
And maybe coffee later to like brainstorm some ideas. I like the way you think.
For this dream team of AI.
Yeah, let's do it. So we went from like almost an AI brawl to a potential like AI power couple.
Yeah?
That was fun.
It wouldn't be a deep dive without some heated debate.
Right. But okay, where does this leave you, our listener?
Right.
Like, why should you care about these models and their,
Yeah.
potential love child?
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
If AI can get this good at understanding, complicated medical data,
Yeah.
it could change healthcare as we know it.
Imagine like faster and more accurate diagnoses,
Right.
treatments tailored to your genes,
Yeah.
maybe even cures for diseases that right now we can't treat.
Early diagnoses, you catch things before symptoms even show up.
Right.
It's like a sci-fi movie,
It is.
but it's becoming reality.
Well, we can't just be blinded by all this shiny tech.
Right, of course not.
There are still challenges.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to make sure these models are, like, reliable and safe before they're used.
Yeah, in real-world clinical settings.
For sure.
We need to think about like access and equity.
Yeah.
We don't want this to just be for certain groups.
Absolutely, everyone should benefit,
Yes.
regardless of background location.
Yeah, it's a tall order,
Yeah,
but I'm optimistic we're seeing amazing progress.
me too.
And if we're careful, we can use this tech for good.
So for you, our listener, this isn't just about, like, understanding some new AI models.
Yeah.
It's about being part of a larger conversation about the future of healthcare.
What kind of healthcare do you want for,
Right.
yourself, your loved ones?
Yeah.
How do you see AI playing a role?
These are the questions we all need to be asking.
Right.
And by learning about these things, you're becoming an informed citizen
Exactly.
in this exciting new world.
All right, but back to this potential AI power couple.
Yeah.
I think we need to give them a name.
Oh, good idea. How about MediParse?
A little clunky, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What about GemParse?
Not bad, but sounds like a gemstone company.
You're tough to please. Okay, wait, I got it. Health GPT.
That's actually not bad.
Catchy, relevant.
It's good.
Perfect.
Health GPT it is.
All right.
So how do we combine the strengths of these two?
Well, first we need to...
Hold on. I think we need to ask the listeners.
Oh, okay.
They started this conversation.
Brilliant idea.
So, listener,
Yes.
how would you combine the powers of these two to make Health GPT?
Yeah.
Tell us your ideas.
Yeah. Hit us up on social media. Use the hashtag #DeepDiveAI.
We want to hear what you think.
Okay, so we've explored, like, all the cool stuff these models can do.
Yeah.
We even came up with a name for their, like, super-powered baby.
Health GPT.
Health GPT.
It's catchy.
Right. But now we got to talk about the real world.
Right.
Challenges, the potential issues.
Yeah, like with any powerful tool, there's always,
Yeah.
a chance it could be misused or like have unintended consequences.
Exactly. Like, take the data, for example.
Right.
These models are trained on, like, massive amounts of data.
Yeah, mountains of data.
What about privacy? How do we make sure patient data is protected
Ah.
and used ethically?
That is a huge question. And honestly, we need strong security measures.
Yeah.
No question there. And we need clear rules and regulations to make sure this data is being used responsibly.
And it's not just about, like, keeping hackers out, right?
No,
Patients need to know how their data is being used.
absolutely.
They need to have control over it.
Right, transparency is key.
Transparency. So they can trust that their data is being handled the right way.
Yes, exactly. Building that trust is so important.
Yeah,
Patients should feel confident that their data is being used responsibly.
absolutely. Okay, so another thing that I think about is bias.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've seen this with other AI systems where they can actually perpetuate inequalities
Right,
because they're trained on biased data.
right. And how do we prevent that in healthcare?
Yeah. How do we prevent that?
Well, it starts with being really careful about what data we use
Yeah.
to train these models. We need diverse data sets,
Uh-huh.
representative data sets that reflect like all kinds of patients.
The whole spectrum.
Yeah, and it's not a one-time thing.
Right.
We need to constantly monitor and evaluate,
Yeah.
make sure they're performing fairly for everyone.
It's like making sure a map is accurate, right?
Yes.
You can't just use old data.
Exactly.
You have to keep updating it to reflect like the changes.
You need to know the new roads.
Yes. Okay, so it's not just about the data itself.
Right.
We also need diverse teams of developers.
Of course.
Clinicians, ethicists, all involved.
Absolutely.
So that we can like identify and address
Yeah.
potential bias right from the start.
From the beginning.
It's not just about building like a fancy algorithm.
Yeah.
It's about building an ethical system, an equitable system that truly serves the needs of all patients.
Exactly. It's a big challenge, but I really believe that if we're thoughtful and we collaborate, we can use AI for good in healthcare.
I think that's a great takeaway for our listeners.
Yeah.
This is a field that's constantly changing.
It's moving fast.
And we need to be informed.
Absolutely.
Engaged in shaping the future of AI in healthcare.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
Voice your concerns, advocate for responsible use.
Yes. The future of medicine is being written right now.
It is.
And your voice matters.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Yes, thank you. And a huge thank you to our expert.
Oh, thank you.
For keeping it real.
Of course.
Amidst all the AI excitement.
It was my pleasure, and who knows?
What?
Maybe Health GPT will be a reality sooner than we think.
Until next time, stay curious, stay informed,
Stay furious.
and keep those deep dive requests coming.